Well, I definitely feel like we came out ready to fight. The first game didn't turn out in our favor, but I definitely felt like we were in the fight and in the battle, and we scored early, and we were looking for the win. And I didn't think that Ellen had her greatest game, but I thought that Sarah came in and she did okay, but we still gave up some runs. And you know, they're a good hitting team, and so I knew it was going to be tough, but we just didn't come out on top in that game. The second game, I definitely think that our girls came out excited about getting command of that game and getting rid of a pitcher, and that's kind of our goal. And then, you know, we faced their pitcher that got, you know, pulled in the first game, and we just couldn't do anything off of her after that. I thought that Jo threw a great game throughout until the last little bit, and then, you know, the game started to slip a little bit. She walked somebody. She started to look a little bit shaky, but she was still in command, and we had an opportunity to get out of the inning, and we just didn't do it.
And what has been a struggle for us this year is scoring runs. We did that early, both games, two-run leads. And just kind of let leads get away.
Absolutely, and even against them last year, we didn't score any runs against them hardly. I mean, and so I was proud of our girls for coming out and really doing some better things offensively. And in those instances, we've got to pitch well enough to stay in games, and we've got to play better defense to be able to stay in those games. And it's all got to be timely stuff. You know, we have to pitch timely, we have to make, you know, key plays defensively in the right times and all of that.
In game two, you guys go to the seventh inning, leave one out for a win, and Webster gets that ball to the wall and scores all the runs.
Absolutely, and she had given us a little bit of a tough time, but we pitched her in some different locations, and you know, she just swings the bat hard, and you know, we had an opportunity to get out, and the ball just gets dropped in right field, and you know, and because of that, the relay in wasn't good, and then you know, they ended up scoring a run that we could have actually held them off and closed the game out ahead 1 run.
Friedman came in there too and kind of shut everybody down after struggling in the first game.
She did, and she definitely gave our lefties a hard time today. You know, the ball's just chasing away and down from their hands, and so she gave them a tough time, and then she was dropping that drop curve or that drop in on our underneath our hands and stuff. And I thought we handled her well in the first game, but I think that we just didn't adjust as well in the second game against her, which was disappointing.
Yeah, offensively, the team really showed a lot more than it has before too. We got some good games out of Aja at the plate and Leilani in game one.
Absolutely. Lonnie looked better. She has not looked great in conference thus far, but she definitely has the potential to. So it was nice to be able to see her kind of step up and have some better at-bats, and Laura had a couple nice ones. And so it was nice to be able to see that, but, you know, it just didn't happen when we needed it. We needed to not sit on 4 runs. You know, we showed a great offensive presence, and then after that I was disappointed in some of the quality or lack of quality at-bats.
What's your guys' focus now going into tomorrow's game?
Well, you know, for us, it's to go out and to play much better. I mean, we've got to be able to come out and pitch well. I mean, Ellen should be able to pitch and to hold this team down pretty good, and I felt like she didn't show her best stuff in the first game, and so I think that she adjusted better when she needed to come in and get a couple, you know, an out for us, you know, there at the end and be able to close it out. She did a good job. So I think that her mind will be in the right place, and I think that if Jo can give us some innings also, that she'll be okay. We might just need to limit her a little bit. That added to actually playing a defensive perfect game. We need to play, you know, quality defense throughout and be able to put the runs up like we did today.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.